So this is the very first Mo Monday. It is just after 5:30 in the morning on Monday, May 27th. Happens to be a Memorial Day holiday. That's how serious I am about this. So for you who may be watching, perhaps you saw my Instagram post announcing this routine that I was going to be sharing with everyone. I want to explain what Mo Monday is all about. Now, my name is Moneke Fields, so you might think that Mo is short for Monique, which people who know me well since childhood, many of them do call me Mo, but that is not what the Mo in Mo Monday actually is. Mo Monday is actually a daily routine, and I'm sharing it on Mondays. The MO is about when we are seeking motivation. So you probably have picked up on the fact that I am on to something as it relates to motivation, inspiration, and encouraging success in myself and others, and inviting conversation around how individuals achieve this. So my Mo Monday is about sharing motivation for anyone who may be seeking it and helping those individuals as the same as I'm helping myself to be set up to win. By set up to win, I mean, whatever it is that you're getting after, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's be um, determined and focused in mindset, clear about what it is that we're after, and implementing the strategies that are going to surely get us there. So if you are looking for motivation, then perhaps the daily MO is going to be right for you. So what is an MO? Maybe you've heard of a modus operandi. That's what I've got here on my chart. A well-established way of doing something. That's Monique's mashup from a couple of definitions that I've been able to read online. And perhaps you've heard a song by Stephen Curtis Chapman. I would play it now, but that's not necessary. You can go and look it up. His song is called Magnificent Obsession. And there's actually a book from the, I believe, 1980s. I could have that date wrong. There was a book and a movie, a much older book and a more recent movie called Magnificent Obsession. But this is a phrase that you will hear some motivational speakers talk about. And the way I would like to define what a magnificent obsession is as a clear pursuit and focus, which excludes all distraction. So as we talk about getting after success and accomplishing our dreams and desires, one thing that I find that is very, very important is to have some way to decide what is focus and what is distraction. That being able to separate these two things, separating focus and distraction, are very, very important because as it relates to your magnificent obsession, your focus, your driving purpose, the thing that it is that you are getting lit up about, excited to do, whatever you're striving for, quite frankly, everything else can be categorized as a distraction. That's just an opinion. But relatively speaking, if it is not bringing you toward your focus, then it's something that isn't going to be prioritized first, or perhaps not most. And this is a really great strategy. So if you have not thought about what lights you up, that's my first suggestion for this Mo Monday. What is it that really lights you up? What is it that you dearly, desperately, deeply want to do in your life? This might be a 1-year goal. This might be a 5-year goal. It could be a 10-year goal. It could be more like a life mission, something that you want to accomplish to accomplish over a long, long period of time. But having this drive, something that really lights you up, is one secret that I'd like to share to motivation. I have a couple of motivations, but one of them sincerely is to help people, especially young people. That's something that I have wanted to do since I was young myself. I knew that I wanted to be an educator and a helper and impactor of young people since I was in the 5th grade. And yeah, I have not left that mission or that purpose. I'm still very much motivated to do that. So in my daily MO practice, I have a specific routine that is setting me up to win. And I won't go through what that routine is, but you may be aware that some of the people that we admire, some of the most successful individuals currently living on this planet, and those who have not, who have been here in the past, have been shared and observed to have very particular routines that they followed and practices. Whether they did all of those in the morning or if they incorporated them in every single day, we can study multiple examples of individuals who were able to accomplish significant things in their life. And what we would find is that they had consistent routine. So that's one important strategy that I think we can borrow from some wise leaders who go ahead of us. So this morning motivation time on Monday is about sharing the secrets to motivation and perhaps unlocking a gateway to our success. In my Instagram post, I mentioned that I had heard the phrase success leaves clues. And I think this is true. If we look for them, those individuals who have been successful are usually very generously leaving behind notes and talking about what it is that they've done to arrive at their places of success. One person who's currently living and making a difference in the world is someone I consider a mentor, Grant Cardone. Perhaps you've heard of him. If not, I encourage you to look him up. And he teaches about 13 rules of success, which I'm studying these rules of success. But more important than studying the rules, I have committed to assessing them, which of the 13 rules I implement consistently, and which of the 13 rules are needing to be improved on in areas of growth for me. And perhaps you would like to join me in this challenge. This is going to be the focus of my Mo Mondays for the rest of the month of May and into the month of June. So I've committed to assessing these rules, and I would love to share them with you. It'd be great to have you join the rules of success with me. So today I want to talk about a couple of those rules. The first one is showing up. According to Grant Cardone, the first and most important thing you can do is show up. And I think of this as another way to say, get yourself set up to win. Being present in your life means that you've not got to hide. You've got to get out there and do whatever it is that you are dreaming of. Take the first step, get started, get moving. I hear in a lot of clients that I work with, and I have seen this often with myself, this feeling like, but I don't know. I don't know what I need to know, or I don't have what I need to have in order to get started. And in Grant's message, he encourages us to just get going. Don't worry about if you'll fail. Just make the move. Don't worry about if you know what to do. Just get started. And by taking action, you will learn, you'll be moving forward, you will be encountering more opportunity than you do when you stand still or stay at home or stay in bed or sleep in. So get up and get after it. That's a part of the daily MO that is really important. So that's the reason why the MO is at 5:30 in the morning on Monday, because it's at 5:30 in the morning every day. and we woke up at 5. But this part, the study part right here, we're sharing because this is connected to our goals. What is it that we really want? That's what we're doing every morning at 5:30. We, me, you, if you join me. So whatever you're avoiding, whatever it is that's outside of your comfort zone, maybe you're like me and you have been quiet and in the background, behind the scenes, not sharing what you are up to widely, right? Like individuals have to be very close. And you know, rethinking that, perhaps there are individuals out there who could be helped by joining us on a process of learning and discovery. So that's me. I'm doing it, getting outside of my comfort zone and sharing what I have to offer with people in the world who would be interested and willing to join me. So perhaps there will be failure. I'm wearing a message T-shirt today. It's one that I have actually owned for a number of years, and it's so important to me. But progress is more important than perfection. And progress over perfection is really, it's a great attitude, because when you're so worried about things being perfect, it can be difficult to get things done. I've been there, stalled by perfection, struggling to complete things because of some, standard that I have in my mind about what other people might expect. But in most instances, I find that just getting started and getting something done, then there's room for improvement after, right? Like that, we have every day from whenever we start until when we finish to be making improvements. But it's difficult to improve when you're still. It is so much more practical to be making improvements when you are actually progressing, when you're moving forward. So that's what this getting out of our comfort zone, showing up, even if we fail, we realize we'll figure it out. That's what it's about. So here's a task that I encourage you to do with this first rule of success. And that is to list some things that you've been successful at. I find that if you are struggling or feeling perhaps like you don't have what it takes to get a task done, one that's daunting, it can be very helpful to reflect on successes that you have had in the past, to actually write them out, to list them, because these are going to be the fuel, they're going to be the justification, they're going to be the encouragement that you need to get your task done. Whatever is this current task, how do you know you can do it? Because of the ones that you've done in the past. So when I was in school, I used to tell the kids, you can do hard things. How do we know? Because we've done hard things before. And in almost all cases, this is true. So when you get started, you will be able to figure it out. Just get going. You'll meet the help that you need. You will encounter the resources you need if you just get going. So join me in that. The next thing, the next rule is the 100% philosophy. And I think this is a big and bold statement. This is also a rule of success. I shared with you that these are all from Grant Cardone. He encourages that we hit the wall, go in 100% all the way. One of my favorite themes when I was a school principal, to start the year with my staff, was all in this together, just all in, all in. Let's get all in. That was an idea that I had that came to me in a quiet moment of inspiration. And then it was really fun because I saw it popping up everywhere at church and, all over the place. But it was such a very suiting message. And it's easy to think about going all in with the team, but are we all in with ourselves? Are we all in with whatever our goal and our dream and our plan? What is our personal mission? Are we all in with that? Well, if you put 100% of yourself into what you do, into your goals, your daily activities, your purpose, your life, I don't think you'll regret it later. I love the way Grant talks about this topic because he says, hey, look, do you want, the result of 50% of your effort or 30% of your effort? Probably not. It doesn't sound like it would yield a good outcome if you try about 30% of your energy. But if you give something 100% of your effort, of your energy, of your ingenuity, I'm thinking in that case, you're going to have a much stronger outcome. Whether the result could be valued at 100% in terms of worth, it's going to be so much higher than if you are perhaps giving it less effort. I love to be giving these references, but I just had this memory flash from when I was teaching kindergarten, probably in the year, I would say that might have been about 2005, probably 2005. I taught kindergarten for 3 years. And in that second or third year of teaching kindergarten, I remember having a theme on one of my bulletin boards to motivate and encourage my kids. And at this school, we did really great bulletin boards and sort of fun, creative, and motivating atmospheres. We wanted, learning to be exciting and fun. So one of the bulletin boards, I used this quote, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And I think that this is what the 100% philosophy is all about, like to go aim high, to make the big daring aspiration and actually work toward it. I think this is absolutely fascinating. And these two rules are things that I am applying in my life right now, in multiple ways, with my podcast, with my coaching business, where I help business owners, small business owners, entrepreneurs, and individuals who perhaps are working in professional careers and managing other people and looking to uncover and unlock their potential, get unstuck and reinvigorated, accomplishing some of those big goals, dreams, and desires that they aspire toward. And it's something that I'm practicing myself. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this conversation because, believe it or not, I'm not done with my daily MO. I've got a workout yet to do, some more study, and I do prayer and meditation. So that's a part of this morning for me, as well as a little bit of reading. So I hope that everybody is off to a great start and that you have taken something that you can apply quite easily from these two tips. And I look forward to seeing you again next Monday.